Hello folks, Fat Guy Flies RC here. We're out here at the cow pasture. We're going to take up the Parkzone Sport Cub S2. Now this is the same plane as the Carbon Cub S2 sold by Horizon Hobby, or Hobby Zone. And same airframe, all the parts interchanged. So if you happen to get your hands on an old one of these, because this particular plane and this color is discontinued, but the silver and yellow one, the Carbon Cub S2, is the same exact plane. Same power system, Class ESC, same, the wheels, everything is interchangeable with this one. So if you get your hands on an old one and you need parts, you know, this is the same plane. So anyways, fly the same, perform the same. Now, electronics may not be the same because the Carbon Cub S2 comes with Safe Select, and if you get the module, you can get the GPS, the virtual fence, and all that kind of stuff. This one just has the bind and fly with the AS3X in it only. I'm running a 2200 avionics, or ovionics, however you want to say it, little green battery, green and black battery, and 2200 3S in her. Stock prop, everything's stock setup. The only thing I've done in this plane is secured these wheel pants fairings and put a clear coat on her. So let's take her up and have some fun. All right, motor on. Take her down here and do a range test. All right, there we go. All right, take her, put in a range test. Go to your function list, hit range test, hit the power button or the bind button and look for movement. And I got it, so we're in good shape. All right, there we go. Get her back down here because actually the wind is down the runway there. So, all right. Get her turned around.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Let's take her up. I do not have the optional flaps installed in this plane. Little knife edge here. I think this plane has all the power it needs. You can fly her kind of sporty because it is Sport Cub. She'll fly very scale for you. Like I said, I don't have the flaps installed, but that's okay. She doesn't need them. She'll slow down very, very nicely for you. She has the vortex generators on the leading edge of the wings, which gives you a lot of slow speed control. So that works out well. Oh, that silhouette looks so good, doesn't it? Just flies along so nice and pretty.
4 minutes.
All right. Now, because of the way the sun is, I'm going to land with the wind. You really shouldn't do that because it makes your landing a little less controllable in these little planes and a greater speed. But when I weigh that versus blinding myself with the sun, I'd rather do that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Hope I'm not blinding y'all, folks. Trying to keep my head dipped down a little bit there where I don't look at that sun. Because I'll tell you, you think, well, you're just going to be blinded for a second. Yeah, I know, but that second may be all it takes for you to, God forbid, crash your plane into somebody, something, hurt somebody, you know? Because, folks, I want to tell you something. Even though you may be flying in a legal area and following all the rules and everything, if you hit somebody with your plane or cause property damage with your plane, you are at fault.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Knife edges are nice, but they do eat up a lot of power. Let's see if I can't land this bad boy like you're supposed to. There, a little touch and go there. A little touch and go action, man. Now, cubs, especially curved wean cubs like this, when you turn, make sure you turn with some power. You don't want to turn almost dead stick, because they will tip stall on you and fall right out of the sky, especially the curved winged ones. I can't explain the physics involved, but they just can't maintain enough lift. Now the cubs that have the squared off wings that kind of flare down like the Carbon Cub SS, they're a little less prone to that. Oh, bird flying. But still, it's just not a good, really, of any plane really, you want to be careful in your turns, because if you're going to tip stall, usually it's going to be in a turn. So I can get it right towards me and then straighten her up at the last minute there. All right, man, I wish that sun needs to go down a little bit longer, a little bit further. All right, let that tail lift up and then give yourself a little bit of pressure up elevator. Yeah, she's wanting to, like I say, the smaller the plane, the lighter the plane, the more she's going to react, and she'll fly inverted for you. Now I have the control surfaces on this plane set for maximum deflection towards me, and then turn her at the last minute there. All right. See what I did there? I run for a few moments, let that tail lift up, and then I give me some elevator to lift off. All right. Let me do what I call a coordinated turn here. This plane's really good at that. So I'm trying to see what I'm doing? Trying to just turn the plane almost two-dimensional, and it's just a good way to learn to fly a cub, trying to keep your wings level as you can when you turn her. And that's a lot of rudder, elevator and ailerons. Rudder keeps the nose, or elevator keeps the nose up, rudder controls the direction, and ailerons just keep the wings level. So, but it's a coordinated effort. So I may not be using the absolute correct terminology, but it's correct in the sense of what I'm doing. So, one more time. Yeah, wiggle, 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 wiggle. And that was just for the rudder, folks. That's all that was. Coordinated turn the best I can. Fighting some wind right now. All right, fly her towards me, then straighten her out. There we go. All right, let's do one more takeoff and landing. Stay away from the no-fly zone. Basically, I'm right on the edge there. Okay, coordinated turn somewhat. Let's bring her in, make them vortex generators earn their salary. Oh, beautiful. Touchdown like a butterfly with sore feet. Time's expired, I know. Haven't put the voice prompts in on this one. Well, there you go. Folks, thank you so much for watching. That is the Parkzone Sport Cub S2. You a happy bird? You're a happy bird. Motor off. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless.